meditation, relaxation, and extremely hard exercises with no results to master your mind. Why is that? Why is there no one who truly understands your struggles in the right way and helps you in the right manner? There must be a solution. And why do so many people find the secrets that concern us difficult to explain? Or maybe try to hide it from the rest of us? Have you ever felt that your mind is the true force behind every success? How can effective control of your thoughts be the key to salvation? And how can you apply it and master this skill? Do you want to understand how mental power can literally build everything? If you want to be on a journey of discovery in the world of mind, get ready. You are going to see something different, because what I will present here will not be a normal video about mastering the mind. It's a different kind of journey to obtain extremely powerful mental capabilities that are rare to talk about. We will explore together the infinite worlds of mind and ways to control your thoughts. I will shed light on techniques to reveal true motivation that inspires the soul to show some of her latent abilities. If you are ready, let's start this adventure and present to you the amazing secrets for effective control of your mind. Is there really no way to control the mind to end my suffering and have a comfortable life? I'm here to tell you that you are in the right channel, my dear. Of course, there are many ways to control the mind, not just one way. These ways can give immediate effect even in hard situations. You will also learn why all those explanations and videos on the internet don't work with you, my friend. Trust me completely when I tell you that I didn't reach this result by one day. Rather, I suffered just like you for 5 years until I got out of the problem. And as I ended it, you can end it too, even if you don't suffer from anything now, but you want a specific goal, and your mind is keeping you away from it. Listen carefully to these techniques. I will explain what happened to you and why all previous experiments failed. Let's start. Before explaining the first technique, it is essential to understand that all thoughts that bother you or cause negative feelings or embarrassment in many situations are just suggestions. Pay close attention, because the secret is your mental suggestions. The mind throws an idea at you as a suggestion to think about. As a human, you have the ability to choose whether to accept the suggestion or leave it. Even if your focus is declined, you can still do it. So, consider yourself the boss who consciously accepts or leaves thoughts. And do not let the thoughts control you unconsciously as of habits. You become accustomed to thinking about everything the mind throws to you. And this is what causes negative feelings. So what to do? Here is the first technique. You may have heard of a similar method, but the implementation and the simplified explanation of the technique are hard to find. Now let's begin. Imagine that you are stopped thinking about everything suddenly. The sudden stop, the element of surprise, is crucial. This is the main point of this technique. Imagination of the sudden stop of thinking. This will help you feel and live at the moment. Cease thinking to regain control. Believe me, it's easy. If you can imagine the sudden cessation of everything, this what will make it work. The previous technique is the gate to the next one. The second technique, after experiencing the sudden stop of thinking for a second, the second technique begins. When the first thought comes, imagine this first thought after that silent second as a suggestion. This suggestion is like someone suddenly appearing in front of you. Say, I don't want to think about this suggestion. I don't want to think about anything. Then imagine the thought as if it were a person leaving, or a bird leaving, or anything that is vanish. Focus on their disappearance and repeat this process for every new thought or suggestion. To make the techniques work more effectively, try repeating the first technique to ensure you feel the moment. The third technique: create an instant alternative to unwanted and annoying thoughts. It's easy to do, it's powerful, and gives you quick effect. When there is a specific suggestion or a thought which you want to control, immediately remember something else or a different topic. For example, if an unwanted suggestion comes up, immediately think about potatoes or your favorite car model, or about the store which you visited yesterday, or any other topic. It's better if the remembering comes as questions like, how much do potatoes cost today? Are there new models of that car? What are they doing in the store now? Are there many customers now? Try to dive a little in the remembering moment. This way, the unwanted suggestion will quickly depart. This allows you to return to emptiness again, which you can control. The fourth technique: try working on something that requires concentration as long as possible, such as working on the computer or playing a game that depends on focus. This aims to reduce thoughts for a while. Because you're now in a mode of attention, it will be a challenge for the mind to interrupt you when you're fully occupied in something that requires concentration. The mind will be forced to stay silent because there is something important happening in the brain, which is a mission that needs some focus. Therefore, the mind will be silent now. As a result, you'll have control over your mind during your work. The mind will reduce its suggestions, and that is our goal. It will do the same in empty time because the programming for reducing suggestions is the same. It works during both emptiness and fullness. And don't say, I can't focus. Instead of that, try this technique by yourself and observe what will happen with you. You'll find that you've focused on the task, the game, or the work. These are just some of the ways that, if you start with, you will find how powerful your brain is going to be. Of course, there are more techniques, but the start must be smooth to dive later on into the stronger strategies. If you get used to practicing what I mentioned, controlling the mind will become an entertaining game. I had practiced these techniques before, and I got the results I wanted, and they saved me from a miserable life. Trust me, you will be amazed by the wonderful change that will happen. You've probably searched for a long time about this topic, as I did. All you have to do is to repeat these techniques over and over again. Now, why didn't your previous experiments work? Simply because of the weak techniques you used before. Secondly, not repeating strong techniques enough. When you think about a suggestion you dislike, the brain is focusing on that suggestion as an important idea and actually fall into it. This is what brings up the right emotions for that idea. Maybe I will make a special episode on this topic, on how to let any feeling come whenever you want, or change the mood at any time. I'll also show you how to use emotions to serve your interests. If you want an episode on that, let me know in the comments. The human is indeed a supernatural being, but if we learn how to use what we have, and explore the awesome capabilities of our mind. Controlling the mind represents a new challenge to achieve the wishes, but it will not be a challenge anymore, because it will become a game that you will play whenever you get bored. The mind is not just a thinking tool. It is a powerful force that can be directed and shaped as we want, thus shaping every detail of our lives. Forget the obstacles that held you back in the past. Break it now and start the journey. Make sure that you can, and every human being can as well. Let's be confident that controlling our thoughts opens up opportunities we never dreamed of before. Let's use this power to build our present and draw our future. I look forward to meeting you in the next video, which will present more psychological experiments to make you more optimistic. Take care, guys. Ciao.